Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Last Page podcast. We are your hosts, Mariana and Nikki.
Guys, it's time for another wrap up and TBR episode. It feels like we haven't recorded one of these in literally ages.
No, I know. I don't even think we have since November because we did like a big year wrap up for end of year. So,
Yeah.
welcome back for those of you who love these. Hi again, we're back.
I will say I love watching these on TikTok and stuff because it's just interesting to see like what people read. Like that's what I want to know is like what you've been up
Yeah,
to.
and I have like such a long list. So, I
Oh
hope
my God,
everybody's
same. Like
ready.
what a crazy start to the year we've had.
Oh, you guys, just take notes. Take your pens out. I'm
You
ready.
know who
Um,
Oh, I was going to
yeah.
say, you know who has had a really crazy start to the reading year is our producer, Haley.
Okay. Oh,
Literally
really?
every 2 minutes, she's like, I finished another book. I finished another book. And she just finished Strange Sally Diamond.
Oh, she did. Okay, she texted us as she was almost done. Okay, I need to hear her thoughts. We need to have like a podcast episode, have her on, give everybody like
Yes.
I've gotten a few DMs being like, I read Strange Sally Diamond because you like were hyping it up so much, I swear.
Guys, you need to read it. She loved it. So she's
It's
just a
so good.
funny
And
little lady.
we'll talk about it again, like come spooky season, because I think it definitely is like you don't want to really start off your year with it. Haley has, but you know,
I mean,
it's
maybe you
love.
could if you want something weird vibes. That's all it is weird vibes.
Yeah, it's weird. I have a few things I want to say today. The
Okay.
platform that we have. And the first is I posted on the story Nikki hasn't seen. Who's gonna tell me that when you bring a book to the sauna, the pages start falling out in your
Oh,
hand as you're like sweating?
oh
That
my
if you were
God.
just listening, that sound is the pages of my book outside of the book.
Wait, shut up. That's
I
hilarious. I guess
swear.
because it melts the binding or something?
So I didn't know. I've been wanting to do more like sauna sessions, and I just told Nikki I had such a productive morning. I woke up and I had
I'm
my
shocked.
strength training class at 1 p.m. and I was like, I'm gonna do a whole hour of like sauna and steam room and just really indulge in like self-care. And I go in there and I prepare, my book and my water bottle, and like I'm ready to just be in there forever. And I haven't read this book before, so I'm like flipping through the first page, and I was like, oh, weird, like loose, flipping to the second page in my hand fully like I like am left with it like holding the page. There was another girl in there reading Wedding People. Like I've seen people read books. I don't know what the hey is wrong with my book, but I'm gonna do some research because I understand like the binding is probably what's coming undone, but
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Wait, that's actually crazy. I wonder if it's
I
just
know.
like a ish, like maybe it was just coincidence with that specific book, or maybe you need to bring like a hardcover because it's bound more tightly or
Different,
something.
yeah.
That's
I have no
crazy.
idea. I'm gonna look it up. I haven't even tried to, but has that happened to anyone before? Because I was like, I was kind of embarrassed. Like I was just sitting there with my pages,
You're like, it's like coming apart in your hands. You're like, what's going on? Wait,
like
that's
where's the cameras?
crazy. Oh my God.
I know. It was crazy. But I did start reading The Murder Game, which was on my TBR like so long ago because I've had this book
Ooh.
forever. But if anyone wants to read the first two pages, here they are.
Wait, now how are you going to glue them? You
So
need to
bad.
like stick them back in somehow. That's crazy.
No, I will. They just stick out.
Yeah.
But like I also had this bookmark, if you're watching. It's thick. It's like a thick bookmark,
Hmm.
but it is paper. I swear to you guys, I thought it was gonna catch on fire. Like I was so scared. I literally left the sauna and I went to put it by my towel and stuff because I was
Because it
like,
felt
I don't
hot.
know what the heck this is made for. It was so hot. It's not hot anymore. But
What?
it was so, yeah, I was spooked.
Wait,
I also,
that's
I also, I
crazy.
swear, I'm so funny. I was like, okay, if my book catches on fire, then I could probably go to the shower right across the way and just put it under the water, and it'll like. I was trying to like make a plan versus
Right,
just like putting my book out because it
right,
just makes it more enjoyable. And I know that like you're not supposed to like. I wouldn't bring my Kindle in there because it's
right.
not like an infrared sauna. It's like a hot sauna.
Yeah, interesting. Wow.
I know,
Okay. Well,
weird.
that's crazy. Um, I will say, it's kind of on a different note, but similar note. I saw your reel that you posted
Oh
about.
yeah, I'm posting reels.
Yeah, so Mariana's posting reels now, guys. Go follow her. She's a
I'm a reels
TikToker and
girl.
an Instagrammer now. No, but that bookstore
I know.
is
I love it.
beautiful.
Yesterday I went to Foils, which is huge. Like it's like many, many, many levels. And I will say, and his best friend recommended a book that he just finished, and it's called uh Percival Everett James. That's what it says on the cover that I'm looking at. And he's like, oh, pick it up.
So he got a book. Okay, proud of
So he
him.
got a book all on his own, I swear. And it was so fun. So we went to that big bookstore, and it was like I could be there forever. I was like, oh,
Oh,
do you want to go pick up, like, there's like a bike store down the road. I was like, oh, do you want to go to the bike store? Well, I could stay here if you want, and I'll wait for you. And he's like, no, no, like, do you think you could be here for 30 minutes? And I was like,
you're like, I could be
no.
here for the whole day. What are you talking about?
Like, I could be here forever.
There's
But
just
Dawn,
something
it's
so
small. It's
magical.
so cute though.
It's like that,
They have
like
two.
old worldly, like fancy. Because over
I
here, it's
know.
all modern and it's like I want something beautiful and old and like cool.
I know. It's so nice. That one that I posted is on Marylebone High Street. There's also one in Notting Hill that I want to go to because both of them are really nice.
Mm.
But yeah, like it's always packed. The only time it's not been packed is I went and I didn't realize they were closing in 10 minutes. And I was like, whoa, it's empty.
They're like, ma'am, please get out of the store.
Like, please leave. We're trying to put all the books that you've touched like back.
Just
It's
London
very cute. So
things.
obviously if you're in London, I think it's like such a place to go for
I want to go to
bookish girls.
London. Mm.
Effing come, like you're kidding.
Well, I
You
will
can't say that
say,
because I've been inviting you.
I know. I will say that we are like getting more into heavily planning the honeymoon. Like we're really trying to lock down which resorts we want to go to so we can book it because then
Oh
we
yeah.
can like start to, plan. But I'm thrilled to be going to Hawaii. I'm very excited. If anyone has any like absolute must do, must see, must stay in Hawaii, let me know. I think we've landed on Maui and Kauai for the islands we're going to. It
Oh, nice. I've never been to Kauai, but I
looks
love
beautiful. I want
Maui.
to go
It's
see.
it's very honeymoon. I went with like um Manitobes and like it was like us being like young and fun and it was
Yes.
like quiet. Definitely honeymoon vibes.
Yes, I would like to do nothing. So that sounds.
They have escape rooms there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
We
love
almost
an
did one,
escape
but it
room.
was 10 p.m. and they're like, please go home.
They're like, no, it's not. Yeah, no, Kauai is cool because it's very more like jungly look, I think. And I
Hmm.
want to see the Jurassic Park little theme park area. It's not a theme park, but it's like where they filmed Jurassic Park and they have like dinosaur bones out. It's pretty cool.
Isn't that
It's like
in
something Kahlua
Oahu?
Ranch. It's in Kauai.
It's Kualua Ranch, but that's
Kualua
in
Ranch.
Oahu.
Mm-mm. Or not Kahlua. Kahlua. We're gonna drink Kahlua, and no, it's Kauai,
Oh.
and yeah,
Oh, interesting. I
yeah,
thought it was maybe there's two. I don't know.
maybe. Well, if not, I need to go where it is because I want to see those dinosaurs.
Well, let me know the dates that you're going, and I might be there. That's gonna be so crazy if we
I
run
know. I
into
was
each other.
telling my mom about it, and she goes, "Can I come?" I'm like, "No."
Interesting.
I didn't
Why?
realize it's so cheap to fly there, though. So, like, why have I not been going to Hawaii this whole time?
I know that's why we went quite a lot for a while.
Yeah, it's crazy. I
It's
mean,
so cheap.
the
I
hotels
know.
that we're looking at are expensive, but the flights are not. So I'm kind of like,
I
dang,
know, and it's only, I mean, not only, but it's 6 hours from LA.
which is
It's
not bad.
16 hours for me. Yes.
Yeah, yeah, true. Yeah, so maybe if you want to pop over here, come join us
Yeah,
on the
after the
honeymoon.
wedding, immediately.
Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, that's what's on the travel docket for me at this moment.
I obviously we're gonna come to see you soon and stuff, but I do have an update for everyone who's been waiting, like waiting so patiently for Mariana. How did your pottery class
Oh,
go?
yes, we
Because
have been
last
waiting.
time you recorded, um, you were shitting your pants. And so what happened was I
Yes.
showed up and I just showed out. Like you have no idea. I made the sickest bowl. Like I'm gonna
Stop.
post it on the stories. I mean, so bad. They're like dog bowls. They're supposed to be human bowls, but mine are small.
Okay.
The
Just for like a little
instructor,
yogurt or something.
I think it's funny. Like I think the instructor realizes that I'm probably the least skilled one in the session.
So she's like, I gotta
So
help this girl.
she has paid me special attention, and I think she
Oh.
has also realized that. Um, I think she's also realized that I do really well with positive reinforcement. So she's like, "Wow, great job, Mariana." I'm like,
That's
"Really?"
that's so cute. Oh my God, you're like, am I really?
She's
It's like falling all over the place.
oh so bad, but I will say I do think I've gotten better via watching a bunch of Instagram reels.
Okay.
Like after my last class, I was so discouraged, and that's why last you heard I was like so nervous. I'm ready. I'm ready to go again. Like I want to go every day.
Oh, that
I will
sounds so
say
fun.
I wore little pigtails like this. What the hell is wrong with me? I had clay all in my hair because
I
you're
was
supposed to
gonna
be like
say,
all on like the tip of my ponytail, all in the front because you have, and I had my hair out like this, my bangs out. So I went to be like, oh, and all over.
right.
Um, and then indeed I did have it all over my pants, and then at one point I didn't realize that I was spilling water all over myself, and so it was all over my apron and my pants.
Right,
So
right. So
bad.
you need to really be doing a slick back is gonna be the moment for that.
Yeah, and I've been like putting my hair up, and you guys all know, but I'm so dumb. Anyway, I'll show you guys photos because I'm actually so proud. I made three items: two doggy bowls and
Okay.
one mug.
Oh my God, that's so exciting. I can't wait to
I
see.
can. Yeah, I mean, do not get your hopes up so high,
No, my
but
hopes
put
are
them at
up.
like a normal height.
And you have like what, 3 weeks left then? Are you halfway through?
3 weeks left, correct.
Okay.
So 3 weeks in, I have finally mastered the beginner session.
Okay, right. Perfect.
Correct. And I'm gonna miss one of the sessions because we're going to Paris. So I think I need to just do like a makeup.
Well, that seems like a good reason to miss. Why are you going to Paris?
For a game.
For a
We're gonna
game.
go watch a game. Yeah,
Oh,
we're
like a
gonna go
soccer
watch
game
it.
or something? Or
Like a
football?
rugby game, yeah.
Rugby. Oh my God,
Mm,
say hi to my baby
mm.
Johnny Kavanaugh.
Yeah, it'll be really fun. So
Maybe
that's why I'm
while
missing.
you go, you should be reading Boys of Tommen,
Yeah,
Mariana.
you want me to be depressed? Like this is like a fun family trip.
Well, but you won't be depressed because it'll be a fun family trip, and then you're going to be reading and you're going to feel the vibes. Like, if you're ever going to read it, you need to read it when you're going to see a rugby game.
If I'm ever gonna read it, it's whenever we're back in Dublin. Like
That's true. That is true. It is more of an Ireland read, I will say. But rugby, oh my God. Guys,
yeah,
Boys of
I'll think
Tommen, if
about
you
it.
haven't read it right now. But just prepare yourself because you're going to be depressed. So,
No, I saw your rankings and you were obsessed. So like I need to read it, but I want to
literally
be
so good.
happy. I need
No,
happiness. I need joy.
you won't be happy or joyed while reading that. I'll tell you that.
Yes. It's okay. So yeah, also another thing is that you guys cannot see and you will not know, but I got new AirPods yesterday. I'm
Wow.
wearing them.
Were your other ones
I
like
got
not working or what was the issue?
so bad. I would like lay in a certain position and I couldn't hear Jack out of this one. But it
Oh,
is
weird.
because our dog at one point was running around with it in her mouth and then I just kind of
Right.
cleaned it and then I kept using it. So I think it kind of, it is what it is. And they
Right.
were old.
I mean, I still have my first ever AirPods and I love them. Like, I don't want those new ones because they have like the little thing that goes in and that hurts my
Yeah.
ears. I have like little tiny little dainty ear canals. I guess you
Oh
wouldn't
my
know,
God.
but yeah, they hurt my ears. They stretch them out too much.
I would know because I used to have the old, this is so boring, you guys. Skip over this. I used to have the old ones and then the old ones with the grippy in the ear and I hated those, but I had the girl show me they've redesigned them because a lot of she's like everyone was complaining that it was hurting their ear or too tight in their ear. So now they've made like extra small, like tiny little girl
Oh, I need like
hole
a
like suckers.
triple X though. Maybe would they have like do they have like a mini, like very little tiny version?
Yeah, they do.
Right.
Actually, I will say they do.
Okay, I need that.
But you should probably look at them. They're kind of expensive for no reason, so I wouldn't.
I
Whatever.
mean,
But
I
mine
never wear
were
my
actually
AirPods.
dead, so
Right.
I wear them to work and like on the train and stuff, and I
Right,
just
right.
needed new ones. So
I
that's
never.
me. I can hear,
Wow, congratulations. That's very exciting.
and they do have translations,
What? Like mid
live translation.
conversation? Whoa.
hmm
Wait, that's actually
Only
the
for
coolest thing.
Apple devices, like Apple. Like if you have to have an Apple phone in order to be able to translate
Oh, like if you're on a
to
phone
your
call.
Apple AirPods. Or if you're in like live with people, I think as well. Like you can have them speak into the phone. Yeah, but like for
Whoa.
example, what I'm saying is like Ben has an Android and his AirPods have the capability to translate, but they can't.
I see, I
So
see.
effing boring.
Well, Ben needs to get an iPhone. I've been telling him this for years, so if he wants to be involved in any
Well,
type of group chat, this is his sign.
I know. I was like, I told him I was like, I'll tell Ricky to have his group chat on Instagram. He's like, no, it's fine. I could do. He's like, I could use my email. Oh, he's using his email.
Sweet Ben. Well, while you've been doing pottery, I have been doing a lesser form of crafting, and that would be Legos. You guys know how I feel about Legos. And
I'd say they're superior.
last night I started my bouquet. I have a flower bouquet Lego. And let me just show you. Let me scooch this over and let me show you what I've gotten up to.
Oh my God, Niki, holy cow.
And this is like not even close to being done. Isn't that so beautiful?
That looks finished.
No, I know. I only have these. Isn't that beautiful? I'm obsessed.
Sorry, how the heck do you even do that?
It's so fun. I just put on a YouTube video, dissociate, and play with my Legos.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That's so fun.
That's what I've been up
See,
to.
That's like immediate gratification. I have to wait like 4 weeks for my freaking things to burn in the kiln.
That would really stress me out.
Yeah.
Because I like to be like in, you know? I was going to say the other thing I've been up to, if anyone's wondering, like, wow, Niki, you look so rough today. Yeah, thank you for noticing. I will say
thanks for that. You're so rude. You're literally so fucking rude.
The other day, I was like barely wearing any makeup. Normally I'll do like a full face, you know, foundation, whatever. And not like a full beat, but something. So the other day I was wearing just a little bit of makeup and Ricky goes, he looks at me and he does a double take after he got home from work and he goes, hey, are you okay? And I was like, yeah, why? And he goes, oh, you look upset. Like what's going on? And I was like, oh, I'm just not really wearing a lot of makeup. And he goes, he was like, oh shit. He's like,
I will take myself out.
And I was like, yeah, thank you for noticing. I'm actually just not wearing a lot of makeup. Got it. Anyways, no, guys, I got microneedling. And so I'm giving my skin a little break. I think technically I'm allowed to wear makeup now, but you know, if you don't need to, why do it? My skin's still feeling a little raw.
Tell us everything though.
Okay, so
quickly, like, were you numbed?
So let me tell you about this numbing. So they basically, if you're not familiar with microneedling, it's like this little gun. It's kind of like a little tattoo gun, but like really, really, really little, small.
Because you're like so small.
Yeah,
like, they needed it to be just right for you. Goldilocks.
Yes, because I'm so tiny. So anyways, they like numb your whole face up, which I was a little nervous about because, you know, I get anxious about everything. So of course I'm sitting there getting numbed and I'm like, well, I'm definitely allergic to this. I'm definitely actually going in anaphylactic shock. Like, I think I'm dying right now. I'm texting Haley and I was like, yeah, this is my time. Like, gotta go. Like, thank you so much for being my friend. Anyways, I was fine, but they numb you up.
Tell everybody at my wedding that I loved it.
Yes, literally. And then they put this little like needle gun all over your face and it definitely hurt in spots. Like, I can see why they numbed you because I would have been hurting if it was not numbed. And
people do it raw, like no numb.
I mean, the girl was telling me that like if you really hate the numbing or if like she had a pregnant lady do it because she didn't want numbing for it, like you can do it. It just like hurts really bad. But
well, the pregnant lady is preparing for birth.
I know. She's like, I gotta be ready for this.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I did that. And then the numbing, when I tell you my face was numb, literally, I think for like 6 hours and it was like slowly wearing off. And I wanted to crawl out of my skin. I was so irritated by the numbing. Oh my God. And the last part to go is like your nose area and your mouth. And so like my lips, like, oh my God, they were numb literally until I went to bed. I was so mad. But
that's crazy because you've never gotten lip filler, but I've seen people get numbing for their lip filler.
Yes. Which still I'm too scared of lip filler. I think it would hurt really bad, which I've heard it's like very painful. But yeah, no. And she didn't even fully numb my lips. It was just like kind of around, but like my whole nose area was numb. Everything was numb. I was so irritated and so annoyed. And then of course my face,
look glowing.
Thank you. My face got all blotchy red. It was kind of crazy. Like it started out really patchy. And then it got fully red. And then now for the past couple of days, it kind of feels like a sunburn where it's like tight and a little bit red and like kind of dry.
Dang.
But
I would love that. But I'm also like, when would I do it? Yeah, I guess on a Friday night.
I know. Because you can't
really cancel all my crazy plans.
Well, the problem is that I really want to do a peel because I think for my skin concerns, a peel would actually even be better for me. But then you have to really have downtime to let yourself peel, which is annoying.
But they do gentle peels.
Yeah, I think they do have a peel there that's less downtime.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But
I've gotten a peel before, but it's been like a very gentle one.
Yeah, I think I need that. Because then I can deal with my hyperpigmentation. Anyway, guys, yeah, I'll let you know how the microneedling goes. I'm going to try and do it a couple times before the wedding because they say like 2 or 3 sessions is really the sweet spot. So
Dang.
unfortunately, I will have to be numbed again. I'm really not happy about it, but it's okay. Anything
I
for
know, I
clear
hate
skin.
it when you have to do something again that you
Yes.
already know kind of sucks.
Although I will say now that I know that it does in fact go away and I won't be permanently numb for the rest of my life, I'll feel more comfortable with it because the entire time I was like, what
Well,
if it
that's
never goes
true.
away? Oh my God.
Oh, I don't know. I hate procedural stuff.
I do too.
I go and I got my wisdom teeth out. I swore I was like I was nervous. They put me under, and I was like, I'm gonna wake up and like half my face is gonna be numb because they hit a nerve. Like I hate stuff like that. Ugh.
Yes. Ugh. No, I hate it. Anything
Anyway,
dentist, any of it. But anyways,
um,
now my skin just feels
riveting
kind of dry.
conversation because just so you know, I did indeed read literally books.
No, we're
Very
trying to
books.
give you guys all kinds of updates so that you just get distracted, so that you don't notice how little we read in January. I will say the other thing that I have to update you on that's very fun is my matcha journey. So our dear friend Linz, she texted me the other day. She said, "Hey, I'm drinking an Earl Grey matcha and thinking of you." And I was like, "Shut up," because I love Earl Grey and I've always wanted to try an Earl Grey matcha, but not a lot of places offer it. And I said, let me get my little fingers going on TikTok and see if I can make this at home. Apparently, it's so easy. You literally steep Earl
Really?
Grey tea bags in milk on the stove. I did it with oat milk. And then you have Earl Grey infused milk that you can just make with your matcha. You
Ooh.
guys, it is so freaking good when I tell you, like, I am obsessed with it. Also, my nails, like, I'm going to get my nails done after this, so I'm missing 3 of them. So don't be, I'm really a mess today. Anyway, my Earl Grey matcha is really good.
Wait, I love that. Don't they have like strawberry matcha, like they have
They have all
matcha
kinds.
everything? Is that how they do everything else too? Just it's just the milk?
No, I think a lot of people will do more of an Earl Grey simple syrup type vibe.
Oh,
I think steeping it in the milk is easier because it's just, you don't have to worry about making
yeah.
sugary simple syrup, whatever. But I feel like a lot of places for like a strawberry matcha, they'll do like a strawberry little puree syrup that
Bam.
goes
Oh, yeah,
in,
yeah, yeah. You're right. You're right.
banana
It's
matcha. But
pink.
sometimes they do have strawberry milk, I will say. My favorite matcha is banana matcha and mango matcha.
Well, I have really no interest in starting my matcha journey, but
I know
for
that.
those of you who are interested, like would recommend, I love a good Earl Grey. I love good milk in
Love.
my tea.
I love. I think that I could get you into matcha.
Okay.
But you love coffee, so I don't know that you need to be into
I know,
matcha.
I just love it. Like I love the ritual of making a coffee whenever I make it, which is not very rare, but I love the ritual of going to buy my coffee, like
Right.
Apple Pay,
Right, right.
putting the lid on it. I
No,
love that.
literally. It was funny because there's just a lot of things going on in the world. I was a little stressed yesterday and, feeling quite a bit anxious. And I was texting Haley and she goes, "Well, what are you going to do to like, disconnect and like self-care?" I was like, "Well, I think I'm going to doom scroll and then like maybe shop. I don't know. Like I feel like I'm in the mood to spend money, so if anyone's in the
Just
mood
so
to
you
spend,
know.
that's me. Like I'm always in the mood to buy. Like I'm a stress, instead of being like a stress eater, I'm a stress shopper. I love to spend money.
Me too. That's why, hence my new AirPods, hence my new books.
Right, right. Yes. I need a
Yeah.
trip to the
No, I
bookstore.
know. I know. I just want to like go and sit there. And I wish there was a cafe at Daunt, There isn't.
Ooh,
They
yeah.
kind of want you in and out, TBH.
Yeah.
It's one of those. I have one last update for you guys,
Okay.
and that is journaling.
I
So
need to.
I became obsessed to my core, like my entire feed for 2 straight weeks when I was home in LA was
Okay.
the Louise Carmen journal. Louise
Oh, I
Carmen is
don't.
like the French brand, and you can like customize it. So it's like a leather bound, like trifold journal, and
Okay.
there's like little ties that you could put on it,
I'm
and
gonna
you could
look
put
it
little
up.
charms. Yeah, look it up. Anyway, I became obsessed with the idea that I could make one. Like Louise Carmen is like
Cute.
200 and something euro. It's like 200 euro. It's really expensive.
Wow.
I know. Um, but it's a whole experience, right? Like you go and you make it at the shop, but if not, then you just start ordering it. So I just feel like it wouldn't be worth it. But we are going to Paris, so I am going to go to the shop. Um, anyway, I became obsessed with I could literally do that. So when I was home, I went to so many leather goods stores, so many craft stores. Nobody was selling leather in the size that I needed. So then I came back here and I said, you know what? Etsy.
Right.
Some small business could probably figure this out for me.
Yeah.
So I have indeed, and unfortunately it has been a whole month, but I have indeed ordered my leather bound, and so then I will begin my journaling career
Okay.
hopefully this coming week, and I will document it for you guys because I want to start tracking my reading goals and like taking notes of like the books I read. I saw this girl that had like, so basically it's a trifold, but you have journals within it. So you can have like
Oh.
4 moleskin journals and each one could be its own thing. So one of them
Oh,
I want
wow.
to be my fitness one where I can track, how heavy I'm lifting my weight so I can keep
Love.
increasing. And then the other I want to track my books and like what they were about and how I felt because sometimes I forget. Like, I'm like, wait,
Cute.
I forgot I read that. Like, what did I even like that? So I want to track that a little bit more this year. And I'm excited. And if you guys are also into the journaling, like send me all your videos and all your tips because
Well, I've been really interested in seeing people do junk journaling. Have you gotten into that?
yeah, it's kind of that,
Is
but
that what
like
you're going to try
the
to do? Like put stuff in
kind
it?
of maybe stuff,
Okay.
but maybe mostly my writing and maybe little pictures.
Yeah, I think it's cool like cuz I'm a big saver of things. Like I love to save like little sentimental
Yeah.
tickets and whatnot. And I feel like that's cute and like when you write about, a concert, you can stick the ticket in there.
I know. We have that for myself and Ben. We have like when we first started dating and stuff. So we have a scrapbook for that we need to show. It's only been a year and a half.
Right.
But this I wanted to just be like just me,
I love that.
free writing, free
Ugh.
reading,
I used to
just
journal
being myself.
so consistently in college for a while. And I
I
literally,
know.
and it's annoying too because every year that goes by, I'm like, oh, what a pivotal year. I should have been journaling this. I
I
really need to
know.
start now because I like leading up to the wedding and stuff. It's like, I want to journal that and like remember this
I
time.
know. We got you that little like engagement notebook thing.
I know.
You can also just use those prompts into your journal.
Yes. No, we
Might
need
be
to be
easier.
documenting this because it's just, it's like the
Mm,
days go by and then you're like, whoa, what did I even do? What was I thinking?
I know.
Crazy.
Ben's so good at taking photos of everything. Like
Is
I
he
look
really?
disgusting in most of them. Yeah. He
That's
like
funny.
loves taking pictures of us doing stuff, which is really nice because then we'll go back
Because
and
you
we'll sometimes
don't.
we'll just sit on the couch and like go back and look at
Yeah.
everything.
That's interesting because I feel like you're not like a big documenter, really.
That's why I suck at TikTok, you guys.
You
Like
have to
so
train
bad.
yourself, honestly. It's just like it
Yeah.
becomes second nature where everything you see, I'm like, but then it becomes too much because everything I do, I'm like, oh, can we actually take a video? And Ricky's like, I thought we were having like a special moment. And I was like, well, like, can we film it?
You're like, it is a special moment that I want to remember forever in video form.
Yeah, and on the internet. And he's like, I don't know that I really want this on the internet. I'm like, well, it's too bad.
Well, it's already on
Yeah, I'm
actually.
like, oh, I already
I've
posted
already
it.
posted it. No,
Nah.
Ben is really good at that. So I do appreciate it because he has so many random photos from when we first started dating and he would come to New York, I would come. So it's like nice. And now
Aw.
that we live together, we still have like random things that we'll do here and there, but it's like less. It's like random meals that I cooked, which
Wait,
is so
side
sweet.
note, you know how 2016 is trending?
Yeah.
I need you to send me every single photo that you have that I'm involved in from 2016, like all of study abroad and everything, because I lost all those photos. I literally don't
I
have,
think they're in my Facebook.
but I feel like there's more that we didn't, because I have some posted on Facebook, but I lost
Yeah.
all my photos from like study abroad era and like junior year and stuff because of like, they were Google Drive backuped on my school email and that got deleted.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
So
hate that.
yeah, so I have nothing. Isn't that crazy? And there's so many things that I'm like, I know we were doing stuff that we weren't posting on Facebook.
Yeah.
So I need
Not
you to
me,
send
not
me
ne
yours.
never me.
Well, you were, of course, a little angel, but I need to know the behind
Um,
the scenes of our Kygo adventures when we saw him in Madrid with
yes,
our matte lipstick, our dark
of
maroon matte
course. And
lipstick,
our chokers.
and our
And our
chokers.
our little like crisscross tie shirts. Yeah, I have a
Yes,
bunch of
with our
those. I'll
little
send them to
Brandy
you.
Melville. Okay, please send them
Well,
to me.
because I think I got it from you, and I think I still have them, but I use Google Photos to back everything up,
Yes.
not the iCloud backup.
Well, that was the problem is I had my Google photo backup, but with my school email. And then I didn't realize like
Oh,
when that was good, after 5 years or whatever, they
mm.
delete it.
If you okay, here's one advice I will give you guys if you are currently in college. Do not use your
Oh,
college email for important things. Like
no.
create an email and only use that you
Your
will have
first and
access
last
to because
name,
they will revoke your email
your
as soon as you
.edu.
graduate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dot anything .edu like do not use for anything important. I had it tied to like so many random things. Like why?
Yeah, like credit cards and stuff. It's like, what?
Yeah.
No.
Like come on, girl, get it together. But anyway, that's my latest and greatest for my journaling and to junk journaling. And we used to journal so much in college, like it was hilarious.
Wow.
But
Okay, you've
Lynn's, our
inspired
friend
me.
Lynn's is really good.
Yeah. I also, while I was looking up your little journal, your fancy journal, I came across, the brand Papier.
Yeah.
Just so cute. They have so many cute journals that I'm looking at. And I'm like, well, geez, maybe I need to buy a new journal.
I have all of like the Papier, whatever stuff. Like I love their branding. It's so
Same.
cute.
I would love to start a stationery brand one day. I've always been so obsessed with like school supplies. Like I want to
I
make little
know, me
journals.
too.
Like how cute.
I want to make journals and I want to make little bags to keep all your pens and erasers in.
Should we make stationery for the last page pod? Like we could call it like last page stationery or something.
Oh my God,
Guys, if
cute.
you would buy a little last page journal that we create, let us know.
Oh yeah. I want to for my journal, I want to incorporate like kind of like a mini gratitude journal within my journal. And then I
Love.
want to have it's like I don't want it to be about work. I want it to be about me.
Right,
I
right.
want to do my book tracking and I want to do like ideas that I want to do in my life. Like kind of like a
Love.
bucket list, but like of random things. I just want to
Ooh.
write it down. I miss writing.
Okay, writing gets really hard when you haven't written. Like when I try and journal, like my hand hurts. But we used to be able to write
No,
whole ass essays.
I
The kids
know.
kids don't do that anymore. They use laptops. Did you know that? They don't do handwritten essays in school anymore. Like a timed, like, okay, the entire period, you get an hour to write a book report essay. Here you go. Boom. They don't do any of that.
At school?
They use like their laptops.
You're kidding.
It's crazy.
No, I remember I was like such a perfectionist and I would get like, the college ruled paper. I would get a bunch of them because I hated when it was just on the table. It needed to be like supported. It was like fluffy. I would write it and then I would screw up. Start all over. Four
Oh,
paragraphs in.
while
Start
you
all
were
over.
in class?
No, just like for schoolwork.
Oh. Okay. But in class, it was like furiously writing to try and get it done on time.
Yeah.
Ah,
Anyway,
throwback.
let's take things back to writing.
Oh, guys. Well, you know what? We are indeed going to jump into our
Oh,
reading.
well, I have one more update.
Oh, okay. Right.
I bought a backpack.
Why are
I
we doing like
swear.
schoolgirl cosplay today? We're like, we're going to journal, we're going to write, don't forget about your school email. Like, okay, a
You
backpack.
guys.
Oh, like you were
Okay.
looking for one when we were in New York.
Yes. So, okay, this is like, college cosplay plus like a 30-year-old. My
And
back hurts
your
from,
little braids and your little
I
stripes and
know,
your little headband.
my back hurts from, sorry, I carry my purse on my left shoulder and I have my laptop, my notebook, my pens, my mini like medicine bag, my random like keys and everything. So I'm like lopsided. I feel like I'm shorter on this side,
Same.
like I'm walking funny. So I was saying because I have coats and I have my scarf and I have all my gear and then I have my purse and it keeps slipping. I was like,
Hmm.
I need a backpack and I'm just gonna suck it up and be a big effing nerd on the train because everybody has them. So
Okay.
I got a backpack and it's just a black one with the zipper and I will Ben yesterday we came home. I bought AirPods, books and a backpack yesterday. Okay, cool. So going back to school.
Okay.
I was telling Ben was down here working on his bike last night and I was up there and he's like, "Are you laying down?" And I was like, "No, I'm setting up my backpack." I was like moving all my things over, setting up my new little bags, like designating areas for everything, like
Love
so
that.
cute.
That
And
is
I
a
have
fun
it
thing to do is
literally
like organize.
upstairs, ready to go. It's like ready,
Oh, it's like first
straps
day of
ready.
school.
No, he's like, I'm gonna take a photo of you like it's your first day of school tomorrow.
That's so funny.
I'll
Also,
post it.
I feel like you need to clarify for the people about when you say Ben is working on his bike, Ben wants to go to the bike. Like you mean like a bicycle, not like a motorbike. Because people are like,
Indeed, a
wow, Ben's a
bicycle.
biker. No, he's not a
Yeah,
biker.
indeed, a bicycle. He did used to have a motorbike at one point, but he does
He
no longer.
did?
Yeah, he did.
Oh my God.
I don't know if you could see, it's probably cut out into frame, but we did shift it over to the left of the room so that it wasn't in my frame, but it usually sits in front of my books.
Right,
He's
right. I'm
fixing it.
surprised you let it. Oh, because it's not done yet. I was going to say, I'm surprised you let him keep it in the house.
It's not done yet. So he's done a lot of work and it's really cool and it's black and he got it new tires. But I
Oh,
realized that I'm saying tires and that's the inside. New um tire wheels. The
okay.
wheels is the outside part. I did not know that. And he also has my bike that he's working on, but a little bit more slowly. So we're focusing on his for now. But yeah, he's setting it up. He's doing the
Wow.
dang thing.
What a
Yeah,
biker. He's a biker
I
guy.
know.
You need
I
to get
know.
him like
Biker gang.
tatted up and get him a little leather vest.
You would absolutely hate that.
I cannot even imagine Ben tatted up. That'd be so funny.
Oh my gosh, no, 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 he would never. But
Ah,
yes, I'm a
beautiful.
backpack girl. What can I say? He got
Wow.
me.
I can't wait to see you with your backpack.
And I'm no longer gonna have a hunchback.
Perfect. I need to
My
also
back's
work
gonna
on
be
my
so
posture
straight.
very badly.
Yeah. But I'm
Very
probably gonna
bigly.
be like walking on the train, like whacking people because I like don't understand that there's like a backpack behind
I mean,
me.
is it really big or is it kind of flat?
No, it's like flat. My sister's like, you should have got a rolling one. Like, okay. Now you're
I
just
used
making
to
fun of me.
love my rolly backpack. Oh my God.
I know, me too. Not gonna lie.
And
But
then people would make
anyway, I
fun of
got a
people with
backpack.
rolly
So
backpacks, the losers.
it's actually funny because when I go to work early, there's a lot of like trade workers that are on the tube. So they're like electricians or like people that are going to construction sites and they all have their rolly backpack. And I was telling Ben and he's like, that's full of actual tools and like hammers and drills and stuff. And I was like, well, I did not know that, but that's cool.
You're like, well, maybe I want to take my tools and my hammers and my drills.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, rude. What the heck?
Crazy.
Anyway, should we talk about books or something?
Yeah, no, I guess this is indeed the last page podcast and it's been 40 minutes. So sorry guys. This is what happens on the months that we don't have a lot to say. But
Peace and love.
let's talk about it. We're going to talk about our January reading wrap up. And actually, fun enough, the first two we do have full videos about. So
Oh,
if
yes.
you guys are not familiar, we do a book club every single month where you can read along with us on Fable and you can chat and you can hang out. February's book club book read is going to be BK Borrison's First Time Caller, which is very exciting.
I'm
But
excited.
in January, we indeed read Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid. So we have the entire video for that up now. But that's the first one on our reading wrap ups. You want to give a little
anything
synopsis?
going to top that this year?
No, nothing will, but that's okay.
That's perfect.
Do you want to give the people a little synopsis? Because I feel like you're
Oh,
better at
yes.
that.
So, Atmosphere was a life-changing book that I will literally keep in my whole heart forever.
Yes.
It's about this girl named Joan Goodwin who has always had aspirations to be an astronaut. She finally gets accepted into the program, and basically the entire book kind of follows her, kicks off with like one specific day in the program once she's graduated. It's like, this is the future, and then the book takes you through her journey in training, her friendships, love, family, all of that throughout the entire book. So at the end, you kind of wrap up and you're brought back to present day, which is like, things are happening, kind of why she is the way she is and who everybody is. And it was crazy. Nikki cried. I didn't cry.
Oh my God. I've never cried harder at a book. I was fully sobbing and had to strip all my clothes off because I was so overwhelmed. So that's how intensely I felt my emotions. It was excellent, guys. You have to read it. And then after you read it, you have to go listen to our episode and comment and tell us your thoughts. So
Yeah. And if you have already read it, go listen to the episode.
please do. That's a
Yeah,
requirement.
let us know your thoughts.
By the way, we're not asking, we're telling you to go.
Yeah, this is your syllabus. Last page pod syllabus. Go read Atmosphere.
School is in session.
As you guys know, because we love all things academic.
Yes.
AKA backpacks.
We're very academic here. So that was number one. Secondly, another book that we read together, very exciting, was People We Meet on Vacation by Emily Henry. Because in case you guys missed it, the movie just came out.
Yeah, I had read the book a few years ago, and in preparation for the movie, I re-listened to the entire audiobook. And, go listen to the app.
Yeah, the episode is up. We kind of did a compare and contrast little review of the movie and the book. If you guys aren't familiar with the book, it's basically about these two lifelong friends, or not lifelong, but like college friends, Poppy and Alex.
Mhm.
And they're very different. Poppy is like this quirky, eclectic little girl, and Alex is this very just like white bread mayonnaise, like run of the mill dude, very nice, but like really just like plays it safe, whatever. And they they go on trips together every single summer. And, it just kind of follows them like going all around. It's like a past and present timeline situation. I thought the book was so cute. And it kind of shows like how their friendship evolves and develops and what ends up happening after they lose contact for a couple of years and reconnect
Yeah.
as adults. So it's very good.
If you haven't, what we said in the pod is like, or on the episode is, if you have read the book, you know, set your expectations for the movie. If you've never read the book, you're probably gonna love the movie. Like,
Yeah.
and I want to hear what everybody thinks because I feel like I've seen a few comments and people have felt that where it's like, you know, they're both good, but like together,
Yes. The movie, I think,
slightly.
was very cute. I liked the way they shot it. The cinematography was beautiful, music, casting, all of it.
Hmm.
But it was
The
just
soundtrack is iconic.
very different. Yeah, the soundtrack is definitely like everybody's
Yeah,
doing the "Hey baby, I'm forever your girl."
I love it.
Yeah, very different though. They made some interesting changes. They really did that. They really did that. So
Yeah, more of a book inspiration slash versus adaptation.
yes, yes. But yeah. So there you go. That's
Mhm.
the first two that we read together and do have episodes on. I in fact only read one additional book after that, which I think
And in
maybe
fact, I too only read one.
right. Okay, well, would you like to go first? Tell us what
Yes,
you've
I will
read.
go first. And this, I don't know if we did we do we usually rate these? I forgot. It's been so long.
Oh, yeah,
Um,
rating our first ones?
yeah, I gave Atmosphere 5 stars,
Same, obviously.
and then I think I had given People We Meet on Vacation 3 stars.
Okay, I think I gave it a 4. I liked that book.
Yeah, I think you did.
Yeah.
So I read Two Twisted Crowns by Rachel Gilling, who wrote One Dark Window, and this is the duology. This is the second book, and let me just tell you guys, I read this and I stayed up until 3 in the morning to read it because I was like, oh my God, I'm almost done. And then I looked and I was like, 2 more hours. I was like, oh, well, I'm already here. Like, okay, cool. Because I was like deep in it. It was so good. I
So good.
loved it. I loved the first one. And we have also an entire episode because that was one of our that was October's book club pick last year. So go listen to that if you've already read them both. But I loved it. It's basically it's a second book of the one, what is it called? The
The
series called?
Shepherd King duology?
Shepherd King. And it follows this girl named Elspeth who has powers given to her by, it's like this whole intricate world, like Providence card that each has like a magic gift, and if you use the card, you get the gift, and there's a king and there's an evil
It's
family, and
so
it's like
complicated.
the typical, yeah, it's very complicated, but like the typical like crazy fantasy. I loved it and I want to read more. I think next on my list, hopefully to keep this up, is not on my TBR this month, but When the Moon Hatched, because I just want more of
Ooh.
fantasy.
Yeah, I'm in my
But we'll
fantasy
see.
moment.
I loved it. I would give it probably like a 4.5. So good.
Wow. I also read this book and I also indeed loved it. I think I would say yeah, between like as a series or as a duology, I gave it around a 4. But it was I
Yeah,
mean, teetering. It was very good. I liked it a lot.
it was very good. The ending was kind of funny, but I kind of wish it like I want it to be a movie now. Like I don't know.
Yes, that would be such a good movie or series.
I know.
Wow.
And I think too, one of the things that we spoke about on the previous episode for the book club was that it's a magic system that I hadn't seen before.
Hmm.
And I feel like a lot of the elements that carried into the second book from the first one were pretty unique to the series. Like, I don't know. I didn't feel like they were necessarily taking from inspiration from somewhere else, but who knows? I haven't read that many fantasy books anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, it just felt different, which I really enjoyed because it's just like there was no, shadow daddy in this. Like it's just the same stuff every time in a lot of fantasies nowadays.
Yeah.
And I also really liked how it was only a duology. So it's a less
Yeah.
commitment and the books aren't really that long. I think they're probably like 500 pages each maybe max,
Yeah,
like 4
I
or
think
500.
so.
So it's less intimidating to start than something that's like a 6-book series or whatever.
Yeah, and also once you read it and you're like, "Oh my God, that was 500 pages. I wish it was longer." Like I wish there was
Yeah.
like a little more.
I
So,
think they could have been longer for sure.
yeah, me too, me too. 600 pages.
Wow. Okay, that's a good one.
Um, but those were the only 3 books I read this month. So that was again to list them off for you guys. Atmosphere, People We Meet on Vacation, and Two Twisted Crowns.
Love. Well, the third book that I read in January was Holiday Ever After by Hannah Grace, which is a holiday book, but I finished it in January because I was trying to read it for Christmas and then just like it carried over. I know this was one of your like highlight faves of the year.
I
I thought
literally
it
was
was cute.
obsessed with it.
Yeah, it wasn't like I think the problem I've noticed that whenever it takes me a really long time to read a book, I don't like it as much because this is one of the ones where it was like I'd read 10 pages here, 5 pages here. Like I'd listen to some of it. I didn't really get to enjoy it, you know? I liked the audiobook. Overall, I thought it was cute. It's basically about this girl who works for like a big toy company. And there's this little small town, which I love a small town romance. I mean, especially in the holidays, you can't go wrong.
I know.
There's this little small town where there was like an idea for one of their dolls that they kind of stole. So it's like she works for the big bad corporation and has to go to the small town and make amends and like try and get everyone to like them and like take this slanderous social media video down and stuff. And of course she meets the, you know, grumpy workshop owner, blah, blah, blah. It was cute. I didn't feel like it was super holiday-ish, which is kind of nice sometimes. It wasn't like so annoyingly Christmassy. Yeah, I mean, I have nothing bad to say, and I have nothing, like, it's not going to stick with me forever, but it was cute. It was fine. I'd say read it.
Yeah. I loved it, you guys. You already heard me talk about it. I did read it literally in like a day and a half, and I was like on my couch. It was cold. Like, it's definitely like was primed to receive it. Nikki, I didn't even know, I didn't even think to audiobook it, so.
Yeah. No, I was audiobooking. It's funny because I audiobooked a lot of it while I was doing my Legos, which actually was kind of the vibe because it's like toys, you know?
Yeah. Oh, that's funny. Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah. No, it was cute. And it's by Hannah Grace, who wrote Icebreaker. So she has like really cute, fun little banter and stuff. And I liked the characters a lot. And anything with small town, I just feel like is such a vibe because it's like everybody knows each other and it's a whole interconnected thing. So yeah, I would say if you're looking for, I mean, obviously we're now into January, February, so maybe you're not looking for a Christmas read, but for the future, add it to your TBR. I think it was very cute, and I have no problems with it. I think I gave it like a 3 or a 3.54. Like it wasn't, you know, cute. I like it.
I think you definitely like the environment affects it, so I would rate it closer to Christmas.
Yes.
It's just like a cozy, like small town Christmassy one.
Yes, for sure.
It's very like cute. They could make a Hallmark movie out of that. They probably have.
No, they definitely could. They definitely
or like a Netflix knockoff.
I will say also, I really had big dreams to read more this month, but I actually DNF'd 2 books. So I'll quickly like talk about that because I was trying to push and read 3 books by the end of the year in December, which I didn't. And so some of those carried over. So The Alchemist by Paul Coelho, I think it is. Literally is like an 80-page book, you guys. And oh my God, I had to DNF it halfway through. And it's funny because I've read this in high school and I had really been excited to read it again. And I was like, ooh, perfect. A short little book that I can read right before the end of the year, whatever. And I just could not. It's written very like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like very like allegory, like it's like a little, I don't know.
It's it is.
Yeah, it is. I could not get myself to read it. I really couldn't. So.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. I have it, and I haven't even ever really considered picking it up, really.
Yeah, it's very like...
I think I've read like 2 pages.
Yeah, it's one of those ones where it's like kind of existential, and it's basically about this young boy who is like a shepherd, and he goes on this long journey from Spain over to Egypt, and like is trying to find his Shepherd like King, treasure or whatever. Yeah, Shepherd King. But yeah, it's just, I had to DNF that one, unfortunately. Maybe I'll come back to it one day. And then the other one that I started and DNF'd is called The Boys of Riverside. I forget what the name of the author is, but it's a nonfiction book about this. It's actually really interesting and cool. It's about this football team at a school for the deaf in Riverside, California, which is actually not far from us. So I was very excited to read about it. And it's cool because it gives you some like historical backstory about the area, which I thought was interesting.
By Thomas Fuller.
Thomas Fuller, thank you. And it's really interesting because it kind of goes through the story of this deaf football team and like how they have to work together and like what the differences are playing football when you're hearing and when you're not, blah, blah, blah. It was good. It just wasn't, I think it was a little bit more football technical than I had expected versus like emotional storytelling. Mm-hmm. And I would definitely pick it up again. I just think I was kind of got bored of it in the moment, but I'm not that's a soft DNF. I'd be interested in going back to it. So
yeah, and that's like so weird because as you guys know, Nikki loves sports. Like loves all of the technical things related to any single sport. She knows her sport so well. So
yeah, of course.
Really out of character for you, Nikki.
Well, it's funny because I actually do find like it's kind of like getting the behind the scenes of like the Eras tour. It's like, I want the behind the scenes of what these football players, like, what do you guys do every day? Like, what do you eat? What are you up
Yeah.
to? Like, how does this work? But it focused a little bit too much on the in-game stuff where it was like, and this play, he did this and this and this. And I'm like, okay, well, I don't care about the plays. Like, I want to know what you did before and after the game. So we'll see. And it could have just been that I need to push through and maybe it gets less technical, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, not to, I guess, what's the word? Belittle a real life
Minimize.
story, but I have minimized a real life story, but I have read the comeback book, The Comeback, I think it's called by I don't want to it's basically it's a romance, but
Okay.
it's about the main character is like one of the brothers. It's like the Holland Brothers series, if you guys remember me talking about that. One of the brothers is
Uh,
deaf and he plays professional football. And it's like
oh.
they talk about that as well, like in his sport. It's like obviously it's different, but
Interesting. Yeah. And no, it was really interesting. And I never really thought about like it's interesting, because we live in the general area of Riverside. So that was cool. And then also because it's like I just never really understood or thought about like how you could
yeah.
even play but it was very interesting. It's cool. So I'll come back to
Yeah.
it eventually. But
Yeah. Well, it's one of our goals to just branch out. So it's like you kind of
yes.
want to just give it another shot, maybe. Okay. Okay. We can talk about our TBRs now because I do have a few that I want to talk about. One of them being one of the books that I picked up at the library yesterday. You guessed it. Perfect.
Oh, you're a
And that
library
is,
girl
oh,
now.
actually, sorry, at the bookstore, not at the library.
Oh, okay. Just kidding.
I'm at
She's
the
not
bookstore.
interested in the public works, the public
Um,
service.
now
Could you even get a
there is a
library card there?
library.
I guess, yeah, you're a
No,
resident.
I could get a library card. I have one back at home. My sister has one. Obviously, the one by you is like really nice. We used to go
Mm-hmm.
in college. Do you remember?
Mm-hmm.
Um, sorry, I bought Wuthering Heights, okay? And it's on my TBR for the month. I
Same,
bought,
actually.
I wanted to get the Penguin Classic because duh. And I did, but I bought the pretty cover of the Penguin Classic, which it has like I'll insert a photo for you guys. Because it's back there and like I do not want to get up. But I'm excited. I have seen scandalous things about Margot Robbie and Jacob Elordi, and I'm ready to read the book and then immediately after watch the movie.
Guys, I just have to tell you that I'm going to an event, which maybe I'll say, okay, I'm going to insert a photo because I'm so annoyed. I'm going to have to insert a lot of photos into this episode. But by the time this episode is being edited and going up, I will have gone to the event because it's tomorrow as we're filming this. So I'm going to an event hosted by Warner Bros. For the Wuthering Heights movie. And I'm so excited. I'm not sure that the talent will be there. But they did
You
invite
never
me to
know.
go. So hashtag sponsored, hashtag ad. Very excited about it.
Can I just
And
say, like, I have no idea what the book's about, but I did see the photo of Jacob Elordi with his finger in Margot Robbie's mouth. Like, did you see that?
no, but I would love to see that.
Well, everyone said when the trailer came out that it was like very sexualized, like very
I
heavy
think
on
it
the.
has like kind of low key nothing to do with the book, is what I've heard. I think it's
Yeah,
like a
I
very
heard that
like
as well.
light inspiration.
Like a light take.
Yeah, but I
Similar to people with
love
me on
the
vacation.
like the fashion and stuff in it. Looks amazing. I want to read
I don't
it
know about
for
the
sure.
sideburns, but um, anyway, I bought that, so that's on my TBR, and I am very excited. Like
I
very.
too am
It's not that
excited.
long.
Well, I'm a little nervous though because any of the classics, like I'm kind of
Mm.
dumb, guys. I don't know that I can really sit down and that's what I felt like reading The Alchemist. It's like I could only get through 5 pages. I can't sit and binge it. So I don't even know that I'm going to be able to. I'm going to try because I do have it, but can't
So the
guarantee it
Penguin
all.
classics, Penguin, who knows the Benedict Cumberbatch? Penguin.
Penguin.
Um, the Penguin Classics one has like annotations for you from like scholarly work. So that's why people
Oh,
like those because it like kind of explains it to you a little bit more. I don't think the one
I
I
didn't
got
know
does.
that. Okay.
Yeah, all of those are like more like scholar.
Oh, I would like to be a scholar. Okay, maybe I'll give that a go. I wonder if they have it on
Yeah, it's
Kindle.
either the Penguin Classics or the Oxford ones. Either, maybe both.
Interesting. Well, the one I have is a copy from the thrift store, so I'm not sure what they got in there, but
Well, you should see who published it.
okay. Okay.
Yeah. There's
Interesting.
so many. Like I think so many. I heard little girlies at the bookstore yesterday. Be like, And I think I'm really gonna look for Wuthering Heights maybe next or right now because there's 7 different options, 7 different covers.
Well, see, the problem is that I want to read it before I watch the movie, but the movie's out like now. So I'm like, we need to really get going.
Well, it's so short, so just read it fast.
We'll see. Well, the issue with that is that my current read, which you guys are going to be proud of me, I'm very excited about, is the 3rd Crescent City book. I did, in fact, start it, everyone. Yes, I'm only 2 years late to the party. That's fine. It did come out literally 2 years ago, and I've been putting it off. But if you guys are not familiar with Crescent City, it's written by the same author who did ACOTAR and Throne of Glass. Her name is Sarah J. Maas. She's a queen. And this is her 3rd, slightly less popular fantasy series. But if you're going to do one, you got to do all. You need to read this. You need to read Throne of Glass. You need to read all of it. So I finally decided it's time for me to get into the 3rd book, which I was heavily putting off. I'm liking it so far. It's just really complicated. Crescent City is a really heavy, confusing fantasy with lots of names and lots of stuff. So, yeah.
I don't think I ever, maybe I picked up the first one so long ago, but I don't think I ever. Is it about an art gallery lady?
Yes, kind of. I think if I was going to tell you the proper reading order for her series, I would say ACOTAR first. It's an easy gateway series. Then Throne of Glass series, then Crescent City last is my preferred reading order. This one, it's really good. Basically, it's set in a modern day city, kind of.
Yeah.
Where it's they have phones and they have technology and stuff, but they also have fae and werewolves and dragon shifters and things like that. So it's mystical people in a modern city setting. So it's really cool the way they kind of blend guns with magic and all these fancy tech suits and stuff. It's really interesting. Yeah, and I like the storyline. I like the characters a lot, but the 3rd one I've heard really mixed reviews about. So if you guys have read it, please let me know. No spoilers in the comments, your thoughts. It is 900 pages, and I am, in fact, probably 10% in. So I don't know how much I'm going to get to in February. Yeah, I mean, I'm cooking through it. I'm partially audiobooking.
Finish it in Feb.
I think I could probably finish it, but I don't know that I could get to anything else. That's the problem. So I'm going to see.
I cannot do anything else for a whole month.
No. And February is a short month, so we'll see what I can get done. But I am liking it so far, I will say that.
Okay. Well, just know, you guys, I haven't forgotten about Assassin's Blade, okay? I haven't forgotten.
Oh, well, I don't see it on your TBR. That's so crazy.
Yeah, because I'm just keeping it to myself now, okay?
Well, you literally just told me, I think weren't we on the last episode? Maybe you told me off camera, but she goes, I promise I'm really going to start Assassin's Blade this month. And I'm like, okay. Well,
I am. Okay, in Feb, but I'm not, just don't look at my effing TBR and just be surprised, okay?
Okay, go ahead.
So Wuthering Heights was first on my list. Second on my list is, one, at the end of last year, I said I wanted to be more intentional with the books I read and the authors. So there's a few on here that I talked about last episode. The first one being The Period Brain by Sarah E. Hill, which basically talks about your brain as a woman when you're on your period, and also just explain things because I'm crazy. So I know that she also wrote Your Brain on Birth Control, and I just want to read more nonfiction and more sciencey ones. Oh my God, I forgot to tell you guys. I bought that book that I have already bought on Kindle, but I bought it in physical copy because it's really pretty. And it is the data biases, women not included in men in scientific research.
Right.
And it's called individual. It's
something, right?
So I bought that one. That's also on my list. But
I'm
more sciencey books.
I can't read those.
Yeah, I know. It's pissing me off, you guys. Just know.
I already am full of so much rage that I need to have my books be helping me dissociate at this moment.
No, I know. I'm listening to it, so I'm just going to audiobook it because I actually would rather listen to science than I'm just, that's just how I learn. So that's my intellectual pick for this month, and I am very excited because I just feel like I need to understand a little bit more,
I will say, as women, it's very important for us to understand what's going on in our bodies. I feel like ever since I really learned about the cycles, and I'm like, oh, why do I feel like an actual crazy person? Oh, right. It's because I'm in my luteal phase. It explains things a little bit. It helps.
Yeah. And I mean, it helps a lot to just understand, obviously, you're listening, like you may or might not get your period. Like if you have endometriosis or PCOS or anything like that, like it talks about it. So I just kind of
Mm.
wanted to be more educated on all that stuff and just understand if something feels wrong, maybe why. And yeah, she walks you through literally every stage of your cycle and what to do, what not to do, why you feel this way. Men are assholes and pieces of shit. Like I love her. She's really good about that. So yeah.
Interesting. Okay, interesting. Okay, so next up on my TBR, I realized we forgot to talk about this because you just reminded me off camera. The book club book for February, which is First Time Caller by B.K. Borrison. I know we mentioned this a little bit before, but if you guys want to join our book club, please do. It's very fun. We get to read together on Fable, so we're going to be switching that book club book over soon. And yeah, we're just going to be like getting to vibe and read. It's like a cutesy little love story Valentine's Day moment. You know, we're coming up on Love
Yeah.
Month, so we need to read about love. And this one, Mariana, I know you have read before and have kind of talked about, but are excited to read again. But it's basically about this lady who has a daughter and she's a single mom, you know, and the daughter is what, like 14, 15?
Yeah, I
And
think she's like,
so
yeah.
she finds that the daughter has called into a radio station to try and get her mom a date. And so now she's talking to this guy on the radio station and it starts from there. So I'm very excited.
Yeah.
I've heard really good things about this book.
I have two, and I just love the way it looks, and I think it's perfect for Valentine's Day. It's like an easy romance, like love.
I need to go pick it up at the bookstore. So cute. I really need to stop buying physical books, though, I will say.
I did indeed buy 3 books yesterday.
Right.
But I'm gonna read them.
Yeah, same. For sure. For sure. Don't look at my bookshelf. Find me. So
I'm
that's the next
reading
one.
them as we speak. But guess what? You read a book, you try to do your best, and then they fall apart.
Right. The sauna will get you.
Of course. Okay. I have a few more on my list, but I can make them snappy. Next on my list, I have With Me because I am indeed reading physical copy. And this is Revolve by Belle Cabra, who wrote Collide and wrote the book
Oh.
Spiral. You know, as much as things change, they stay the same. Hockey romance.
Right.
It's a very cute cover. You see here?
Very cute.
And it's, I don't want to say this because I feel like that's kind of mean, but it's essentially about this. And if I say what it's about, you'll kind of understand what I mean. It's about this figure skater girl and this guy who is a hockey player, and she needs help qualifying for competitions because she lost her partner. And by lost is like she was in an accident and then she lost her partner, and so she needs a partner. Someone save me. I need a hockey guy who knows how to figure skate as well.
Crazy. That sounds
So
so familiar.
very familiar. So that's what that's about. I liked her first. I liked Collide enough. It was like a hockey book, but yeah, funny premise if you ask me. So
Are
far,
people like so outraged on
fine.
the internet about it?
I didn't even know she had this. It was $3 at Foyles
Whoa.
yesterday. So yeah, or £3. It was on sale.
Interesting.
So I was like, oh, whatever, I'll just get it.
Well, if you guys don't know what we're referencing, that is indeed the exact plot of Icebreaker by Hannah Grace, which is like probably the most popular hockey romance book out there. So it's crazy.
I know. But anyway, that's what I'm reading. I can make the next one snappy as well. So we read when we read Song of Achilles, I was obsessed. And as you guys know, I then bought Circe, have not read it. But I think on my list this month is Odyssey by Stephen Fry, not to be confused with The Odyssey by Homer, which is the movie that's coming out.
Oh,
but it's
was
essentially
confused.
the same person. Oh no, it's different.
Okay.
It's the same person, but I think that is more of like a classical read, like maybe a little bit more historically accurate. I think this is more, maybe takes more liberties, but it's about Odysseus and his journey after Troy has fallen and his journey home, all the monsters he meets in the ocean, and like his wife waiting for him back at home. So in preparation to watch the movie, I am reading Odyssey, not The Odyssey.
Okay, but it's the same storyline-ish.
I think so. I don't know. It's the
modernized
same
version.
character, so there's only so much they could. It's like if they wrote Achilles again, but it's like maybe slightly different.
Right. Okay. Ooh, because the movie does look really good.
I know it does. So, another honorable mention. I started listening to Project Hail Mary.
You did?
And And I did indeed start listening to it in Spanish because I cannot find the audiobook in English.
Whoa.
I know.
That's
I can't
funny.
find it.
Okay. Yeah,
Maybe it's
I've
just
been
not
dying to
available
start that
here.
as well. Oh my goodness. Especially after
Oh.
atmosphere, like learning about space.
And I this morning I was listening to it, and Ben's like, "Whatever, are you listening to it?" And I was like, "It's in Spanish, but it's this book." Like, put the trailer on the TV, so he put it on YouTube. And I had watched the trailer when I went to see Avatar, and it looks good, but it also looks a little silly. So we'll see.
Huh. Okay. Well,
Yeah,
we need to do another like book to movie comparison video for that.
yeah. And for the Odyssey, and for Withering.
Yes, all of it. We should definitely do that. Okay, well, my last one on my TBR is Book Lovers by Emily Henry, because ever since reading People We Meet on Vacation, I know I've been saying this literally for a year, but I want to read all of Emily Henry's books. So I feel like I need to, get through that and get prepped. So Mariana says Book Lovers is the next one that I should do. I don't know anything about it, but she seemed to really like it. So there you go. That's all I have to say.
It's basically about this girl who is an editor, lives in New York. Her arch nemesis is this guy who is an editor that lives in New York. And for whatever reason, she ends up having to go with her sister on like a mini vacation. Like her sister's like, I just want to get away. Like, you know, let's just go somewhere. And so she goes somewhere with her sister, to like a town, and then things kind of like spiral from there. So
Hmm.
it's like it's still a romance. It's cute. If I were you, okay, if anybody's listening, should she read Book Lovers or should she read uh, Beach Read? I feel like Beach Read is more of a summer moment.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe I should wait. Well, summer, yeah.
I loved Book Lovers. It's kind of different from her other ones.
Okay. I mean, we'll give it a go. We'll see. I don't know how much I'm going to even be getting to with Crescent City. That's like the priority for me this month. And then of course our book club book. So we'll see. But I'm feeling like I'm in the Emily Henry mood. She's redeemed herself for me and I'm ready to dive into her other books. So
Okay, good.
yeah, I'm excited. I feel
And
like
then you're gonna
February is
read
going to be a
Crazy
good
Gal.
reading month, as I keep saying, but
Full throttle as we do.
yeah.
Some might say. Yeah, I feel like I'm reading more. I'm trying to read more of my physical books. So just wish me luck that they don't all disintegrate. But I
Yeah,
think I'll
same.
have more opportunities too. Like we're taking the train to Paris, and that's like 4 hours.
Oh, yeah. Okay, February full throttle, everybody. That's the
There
slogan.
you
That's
go.
the motto.
I'm ready. I'm
All
ready.
right, guys. Well, please let us know in the comments what you had on your wrap up for January and what's on your February TBR so that we can get some inspo, You know what? I just realized, Mariana, we didn't do Book Rick of the Week. Wait, I'm so shook. That's okay. You know what? Maybe this is the hiatus week, guys. This is just your reminder. Normally, we like to read a listener book rec. So please comment and let us know what you've been loving lately. Give us a little synopsis.
Mhm.
Tell us what it's about. Tell us why you loved it. We love a good paragraph that we can read. And next week, we'll definitely be reading a book rec of the week. Sorry about that.
We will. And whoever it was, it was a book rec of the week who recommended Rebecca by this author, Daphne
Daphne du
something.
Maurier. Mm-hmm.
Just know, I saw it at the bookstore yesterday, and it is huge. It's
Is it?
such a big book.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And it's like a
I mean, it's like,
classic.
I mean,
like
it's probably
confusing.
like 500 pages or more. Like maybe like, I don't know. Yeah.
You guys are
If
too
it's
smart
font
for
was
me. I'm
tiny.
sorry. I'm a bit. We need some dumb people book recs. I'm like, I can't.
No, I'm
handle
an
that.
intellectual. I'm reading about the brain, and I'm also reading, just so
Right.
you guys know, I'm proud of myself because I'm reading about the brain. I'm reading historical fiction, historical fantasy, The Odyssey, and I'm reading a book by Belle Cabra, who she's Southeast Asian. So, for me,
I'm proud of you.
and a classic, Wuthering Heights.
I'm reading about
Allegedly.
dragons and fairies.
Allegedly, I haven't read any of them yet.
Yeah, true. Oh, guys. Well, it's going to be a good reading month. Just mark my words. You're going to be shocked when I come back and be like, ooh, I read 10 books. So just get excited. Love you all.
Get ready.
Get ready.
Next
Get
month's
set,
gonna be
go.
crazy, you guys. Shortest month of the year, and it's gonna be insane. We're gonna have so much time to
This
read.
month was a movie. I'm
I
going to do all of
love
that while
it.
heavily wedding planning. Okay. Love you.
Yes. Kiss every day and disco occasionally is all I gotta say.
Dang right. All right.
I think
Love you
that's
guys.
the one.
Read
Okay.
every
I love you.
day,
Goodbye.
kiss, and also disco. Okay, bye.